What's up, action figures? It's J Action Figure checking in with another back workout. You guys know what I like to do during back workouts, especially vertical back workouts. It's pull-ups, pretty much pull-ups. So this workout was about 20 sets of pull-ups, and what was I doing? Just supersetting. I was supersetting with a lot of hammer curls and stuff like that, curling the weight up, twisting at the top so I can hit the brachialis as well. But yeah, it was a pretty good workout. I got a really good pump, a lot of pull-ups, added in some overhead press and a little bit of ab work at the end. Spoiler alert. But what I wanted to talk about was kind of the origin of the name J Action Figure, like kind of where I got it from. And this video is not long, so I'm gonna have to, yeah, so pretty much where I got the name was kind of originated from when I started all the way back from when I was a kid. Like I always liked action figures. My older brother, he always had a lot of comic books and stuff like that, and he could draw. You know, he's a really good artist. But I didn't have that ability to draw. But you know, I was always into action figures. So you know, as a kid, I liked to get action figures for my birthdays, Christmas, and stuff like that. So yeah, like, you know, just throughout my childhood, I was always getting toys and stuff like that. And as I got older, I realized, you know, that's how I wanted to look. A lot of, you know, when I first started off, you know, getting into fitness and things like that, you know, I was lifting a little bit, but at one point I really got into calisthenics. And I actually, during one summer, I actually stayed out of the gym, and all I was doing was calisthenics. So I would go out to the park and stuff like that, only doing calisthenics. But then I got to a point where I realized that you know, my performance was good as far as like fitness and things like that, but I didn't like the way that I looked. So that's when I really started lifting. I started lifting weights and stuff like that, and I just realized, how much time do I have? I just realized that, yeah, I wanted to look a certain way, and that action figure look, you know, I just thought back to my childhood. That action figure look is what I really liked. You know, it's something that I really wanted to attain naturally. You know, no drugs or anything like that. Just try to get the most out of my body. You know, just reach my potential, you know, as naturally as I can. So that's what I started to go for. And I was always inspired by the comic books and things like that, you know, different superheroes and stuff like that. You know, you got Superman, Batman, Wolverine. I was really into Wolverine as a kid as far as like the comic books, but the thing is, I wasn't really a big comic book reader. I just, you know, I was a kid, I was just flipping through the pages and stuff like that. So but now that I'm older, I can actually appreciate the actual reading, actually appreciate reading the comic books and stuff like that, and appreciate what goes into it a lot more. So now I actually do a lot more reading of the comic books. And I was always really into Batman. Like now I'm really into Batman because he's just a man, but you know, he's reached crazy, you know, potential. His potential was insane, and he always pushed himself. I tried to research some of his training and things like that. Can't remember all of it off the top of my head, but I would try to research some of his training, and you know, it was just, you know, insane. He pushed himself to, you know, insane, push his limits to, you know, places that, you know, you can't even really fathom, and stuff that, you know, we probably, you know, can't reach in real life. But that was the inspiration for, you know, the name J Action Figure. It's just I was always inspired by action figures, superheroes, and all those things. So I try to do that myself. I try to push myself, and I don't really feel like I've really reached my full potential. I haven't really pushed myself to the fullest extent that I really can. But I just try to get better and try to stay consistent and all those things. And you know, a lot of it comes from just remaining consistent. So that's where the J Action Figure name comes from. This video is almost done. I'll elaborate it more, but yeah, God bless, guys. See you.